What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully this video will work. This other time I thought I was just talking. I didn't notice that it has stopped recording, and so let's give this another shot. Guys, welcome back for another video. We're gonna start with this tweet here by Murad. I don't agree, okay, his rating of Pepe Coin, like at all, because he pretty much said that Pepe Coin was trash. So I don't agree with that. I don't think he understands what Pepe Coin is about, but hey. However, I do agree with this tweet 100%. And this is something that I have said many times in some of my previous videos. And here it is. You seriously thought you can make generational wealth without your conviction being tested? 100%. 100%. It's not going to be handed to you. If you can't take a beating, you don't deserve to make it. It's supposed to be hard. If it were easy, everyone would do it. And I think it was like about 3 months ago or something like that where I started telling you guys, hey guys, the market is going to test every fiber in your body, every single one. Your conviction, it will, it really will test you like hardcore. And eventually it can affect you even physically, but it is really a mental game, like that's very, 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 very trying. So keep that in mind. Like I said, I agree with Murad, at least with this tweet, but not on his view with Pepe Coin. I was looking at this this article, Identity Fraud Cost Americans $43 billion. Okay, and this was in 2023. And the reason why I was looking at this is because there was a post, I can't find it, but it was saying that, practically what's the price of your data. And according to that research, it says that it is estimated, I think it's like $260 billion, okay, by 2026. It's going to be how much our data is going to be worth. $260 billion, and not a dollar of that is going to go to us. That's why I refuse to give Amazon my pictures. I refuse to give them and Google as well. I refuse to, because at the end of the day, and they're like, oh, I'll give you $10. You're going to give me $10, but you're going to make $10 million. Like, no. So the reason why I'm talking about this, okay, is because we're going to continue to look at the white paper, okay? And man, this is crazy. I spoke about a whole bunch of stuff, but anyway, so let's just look at BasedAI. BasedAI is down still. I mean, practically almost flat from where it was, okay, a day ago. $2.60. It's a complete steal. Look at this, $77 million market cap. Don't know what to tell you. I think Pepe Coin is like under. Let's see. Let's take a look at Pepe Coin only. Maybe Tucker. Pepe Coin $1.82. It's going up though. And Pepe Coin, if you look at most of the meme tokens, Pepe Coin, it's probably one of the very few that's actually starting to run. So this normally I have been noticing for the last few weeks, maybe a couple of months, where Pepe Coin has kind of become like a leading kind of sign of where the market is going. Because Pepe Coin, when things are gonna dump, Pepe Coin is one of the first ones to dump. And when things are going to start going green, Pepe Coin is one of the first ones to go green. Like, well, you know what? Let's just go to the memes and let's take a look and see. And there you go. You got Pepe here, okay, big Pepe. And then Cat in the Dog's World. I have no idea what this is. I got to look into this. This is some new stuff, probably. And then you see a lot of stuff is in the red, and Pepe Coin, part of the few, right? That's going up. And then we got this Sun Dog here. Guys, oh my goodness, I don't even know. It's just so much. The distractions and the whole thing is just crazy. Anyways, let's just, oh my goodness, it's crazy. All right, and last but not least, let's take a look at Tucker. And Tucker, man, this $7.5 million, I am going to have to get some dry powder. I have to get some dry powder and get some Tucker. I honestly believe Tucker is going to rip, and that's my opinion. All right. Okay, let's go back over here, because this is what we're going to be talking about. Okay, just gonna read to you guys what I got from ChatGPT, because this is a lot of like complicated stuff here, and I'm like, no. All right, gonna try to go fast, so bear with me, slow it down or pause it, go back if you guys want. But all right, this particular passage here, okay, this 3.4.1, the TFT enforcer in consensus. Okay, so this passage describes how different parts of the BasedAI network, called peers, okay, peers, interact with each other to improve decision making and ensure fairness. Here's what it's saying. 1. Learning from each other. Each peer uses information from other peers' models to improve its own model. The connections and importance between peers are represented by weights, which reflects how much each peer contributes to reducing uncertainty in the network. Remember I told you in the last video, I think it was, where this is almost like the Tesla network, where all the cars kind of communicate with each other and they kind of map out everything, and where one car has been through, the other car already knows how that road is. And so this is kind of like the same thing. Everybody, these machines are just feeding off of each other and learning from each other. Number 2, you want to prevent cheating. So to stop people from unfairly favoring themselves, okay, trying to monopolize the system. The system has a special incentive mechanism. This mechanism reduces the rewards for peers who don't agree with the majority of the network. If you're just trying to go, do your own thing, maybe you have a really big, stake, and your brain is just pumping like crazy, and so and you're like, well, I want the votes to go for me or whatever. If you are not agreeing with everybody else and you're just trying to do your own thing, then you're probably, well, not probably, you're not gonna make as much. So they don't want the people to, sabotage the system and, like I said, tilt it to their own favor. Number 3, consensus and trust. Peers are considered trustworthy if more than half of the network agrees with them. If they have enough trust, they earn rewards. A mathematical function is used to adjust rewards, giving more to trusted peers and less to those who are not trusted. This setup encourages cooperation and fairness while preventing manipulation, which is what we were talking about. The transition period for the TFT enforcer. Okay, so BasedAI, the network, gradually integrates the predictions made by the TFT, the temporal fusion transformer, into its reward system over time. And so this is the breakdown. Number 1, the phase integration. In the first 2 years, the TFT, which is supposed to become kind of like the predictor, okay, the one that's going to predict how much people are gonna get rewarded. In the first 2 years, the TFT predictions don't affect rewards at all. You're gonna get whatever you're gonna get. This thing is not gonna be the one that's gonna be determining how many tokens, how much rewards you get. From years 2 to 4, this is going to be an adaptation period, okay? And so the influence of the TFT prediction gradually increases. After 4 years, the TFT predictions fully determine the reward calculation. Boom. Okay. First 2 years, don't worry about the TFT. Years 2 to 4, 2, 3, 4, the TFT is going to start being integrated. This is the adaptation period. This is a gradual approach, right, to give everyone time to get used to how the TFT works without causing sudden changes. And that adaptation period is, the second point. And so then after the 4th year, so years 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on and so forth, the TFT is what BasedAI wants to be, the one to predict fully, okay, the calculations for the rewards. Okay, point number 3, flexibility. If the TFT predictions are not improving accuracy or performance, they can be adjusted or even reversed. Okay, so there is also a plan in place in case the TFT doesn't work 100%. And number 4, the future plans. If the TFT works very well, then BasedAI plans to further refine it with new optimizations in future versions. Overall, this process ensures a smooth transition to using AI predictions in the network's reward system while allowing for adjustments if needed. So ultimately, they're trying to make the BasedAI, this system, to actually be smart, like intelligence, okay? Which is one of the titles, right? Intelligence, what is it? Rewarding intelligence. This is part of that intelligence, rewarding intelligence. It's this peer, helping each other out, understand and learn and get better at it. So like that, when it spits out the information that it's spitting out, it's actually correct information and not just some bogus stuff. Okay, peer trust over time credit. So a peer is a machine or a group of machines connected through an IP address and a unique key called a compute key. The network highly values the data generated when peers join or leave the system. To manage this, BasedAI uses a system called credits, which are speculative weights of trust and endorsement that peers give each other. These credits serve to acknowledge each other's contribution to the network, particularly in terms of their predictive abilities or other valuable inputs. So there is going to be this credit thing that they're going to be kind of using to be able to, kind of, the more credits that you earn, the more like your what's it called, the more your influence, right, grows in the network. And so it's almost like a system to try to reward each other, okay, so that you're not a not trustworthy machine that is just spitting out nonsense, right? You are a machine. The more credits that you have, then it's like, oh man, we can actually trust this machine more because it is that good. Most of the other machines agree with this one, and so on and so forth. So number 1, influence and evaluation. Each peer has a certain level of influence represented by their stakes. Peers also evaluate each other through a weight matrix, which measures their mutual trust and confidence. Number 2, periodic recalibration. The network periodically recalculates rewards based on both the weight matrix and the PEAR state. Number 3, discredit. Okay, if Peer A supports Peer B early on by giving high scores, and Peer B gains broader recognition, Peer A earns additional credits. And the reason why it does that is because the system determines that, Peer A was wise enough, had enough information, enough intelligence, quote unquote, to be able to endorse Peer B, and Peer B is this hot stud. So it's like, man, if Peer A was able to see that, then we got to give Peer A some extra credit, because it was able to see that. Pretty interesting stuff. The way that this thing is, it's all looking like it's going to work with each other. And so as peers accumulate more credits, they gain more influence in the network, which is what I was telling you before, showing a history of good judgment. And this is key. This is very important because you want to show that you are a trustworthy machine. Okay, you are a trustworthy, whatever information your machine is spitting out it's like, it's good because you're going to have a history. Oh man, between all these peers, like, hey, so and so's peer or machine, man, it's legit. Like, it's actually spitting out the correct information. I don't know, 99.9% of the time. Is it trustworthy? Absolutely. You can count on that. And I mean, it's not just the one machine anyways that's going to be making the call, right? I mean, you're going to have a consensus of a lot of peers, and hopefully more than 50% of them, they agree to, yes, this is the correct answer, spit it out, and boom, the output goes. Guys, this is going to be it. And thank God the video didn't stop on me. So, yeah, a lot going on over here, a lot of technical stuff. Okay. Behind this is all this that we're studying here. This is just a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that BasedAI is going to be doing. But next week we're going to talk about block rewards, base utility. This is probably going to be a little bit more interesting to us, and so we'll try to get to some of that, and then we're going to look at all this crazy stuff over here, see what it is that it's saying. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your attention, your support, the likes, the comments. And if you like this video, please help the channel with a like. Help it also with a subscribe. And if you feel that this was good to share, then please do so. Whole point of this is trying to help people understand their investment, right? And if you are investing in BasedAI, or you're thinking about investing in BasedAI, then hopefully this series kind of helps you understand, oh snap, like this is cutting edge technology, man, that is going to revolutionize, the data sacredness, right? And sharing in the future, hopefully in the near future. So guys, thank you so much. See you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye.